Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to the #1 Sister Wives commentary channel on YouTube. I feel like if I keep on saying that, eventually it'll become true. Eventually, one day I'll wake up and they'll like send me an award and it'll say, oh my God, you're the #1 Sister Wives commentary channel on YouTube. And I'll be like, oh, thank you, thank you. I already have my speech written for it. Speaking of speeches, if you watch my usual drama commentary channels over here, I have an intro that I do, okay? I have an intro that I do, but I don't feel like that intro, for some reason, well, the intro makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But anyway, I feel like that intro doesn't really fit my Sister Wives videos very well. So I feel like I need a specific Sister Wives video intro. So if anybody out there wants to put it in the comment section, email me, direct message me, let me know what you think that my intro should be for my Sister Wives videos. Because I need a very specific I don't know if it's like a song that I should write. Now, I did write a little, so on my regular intros, I usually take a song and I sing it, like I sing Stevie Nicks, you know, or Fleetwood Mac, you know, rock on gold dust woman. So and sometimes I take songs and I spin the lyrics and stuff a little bit. So today, because we're going to talk about Kody Brown being proud of his stink, we're going to talk about Kody Brown being proud of his stink and how all of the major media outlets are picking this very important piece up. We're going to talk about that today. But because I was thinking today a lot about the romanticals, the three pump of Kody Brown, because I was thinking about the romanticals of Kody and Robyn, I wasn't really, okay? I mean, I was actually just trying to think of a song to sing if I was going to do my intro over here today. So I wanted to sing a little song for you. It's just one line that I did in dedication to Kody Brown's stink for his wife, Robyn. Okay. She's my cherry pie, sobbing Robyn Brown and I. Peace. Now, the second verse will all be about his stink, okay? About his stink. You like my stink? You like my... That's what he said in the latest episode of Sister Wives this week. You like my stinky stink? You like... It was so weird. It was maybe one of the weirdest moments that I, like, have ever watched Kody Brown, and that's saying a lot in 20 seasons, okay? I've watched every episode. I've watched every season of Kody Brown and the Sister Wives, okay? Or as Christine Brown Woolley refers to it as the Kody Brown family. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So for those of you that do not know, I have a TV reaction channel. It is in the comment, not the comment section. Oh my God, if I say that, then people will be like, I can't find it. It's listed in the description box below, right underneath my very new movie reaction channel, okay? I have a movie review channel and I have a TV review channel. So it's listed right underneath there, okay? So anyway, it's called Peter Watches TV. Every Monday, when Sister Wives is on air, every Monday, I watch the episode on Sunday, I take very drastic notes, and then every Monday, I respond to it, okay? So, this Monday, I did my reaction to it, and I actually said, so this week's episode was called, You Better Shut Up! Just shut up! I was really excited. I thought it was going to be like, Robyn Brown finally had enough of Kody, and so, like, in the middle of them moving from one of their, like, oh my God, their houses are so ugly. But anyway, one of their McMansions to the other McMansion on the other side of Flagstaff, Arizona. I thought that it was going to be Robyn and she was going to snap. Because we never see moments like that of Robyn, okay? Robyn is the most composed person, except for when she's crying, which is like, you know, the entire episode. But unless she's crying, like, she's the most composed of all of them. My favorite moment probably was when Kody was leaving Janelle's office, and she said, get the fuck back. She, like, was grabbing him, and the Christmas tree was about to fall over. Oh, my God, I love that so much. That was, like, my favorite. I was like, you go, Janelle, you go. Those are the moments that I wish we would see, but we don't ever see that raw, uncut footage, okay? So, we don't ever get to see that. But anyway, so I thought it was going to be, because when I saw the title, I love the titles of these shows that, you know, like TLC, their titles of their shows are always hilarious. Like, last week's title, I think, was called It's All About the Eggplant. And it was about Mary doing this painting, and she and her friends were doing a wine and painting night, because now that they're out of the religion, they can all drink and stuff like that. So anyway, and caffeine, and have sex with strangers. They can do whatever they want anymore, okay? So they're out. They've lost their religion, you know, like REM said back in the day, losing their religion. But anyway, so when I saw the title, I was like, well, who's going to tell somebody to shut up? I was so excited about it, okay? I was like, I thought I was like for sure that in the middle of this move, it was going to be Robyn Brown telling Kody to shut up. And I was like, we're going to finally get to see this moment, because a lot of people are speculating that we're going to start seeing the disintegration maybe of their marriage a little bit. I mean, it's not been good for a while. So anyway, let me put my lip stuff on while I'm talking to y'all. So anyway, this is my get ready with me for the day, okay? Because I'm basically a beauty influencer. So anyway, so that wasn't what it was. It was about Christine was talking about how Janelle was real excited because she had all the grandkids in North Carolina now, because like every kid in the Kody Brown family is moving to North Carolina to be closer to Janelle, and Janelle's kids, Maddie and Caleb, live out there. Maddie and Caleb, her husband, live out there, and they started a farm with Janelle, former sister wife, and so everybody's moving to North Carolina. And it's coming out that Christine, I said in my videos, I was like, Christine seems so bitter, and people were like so protective of Christine. Christine's not bitter. Christine has David. She bitter, baby. She is bitter. We saw it this week in this week's episode. So anyway, she is bitter, and she was like, so apparently Janelle said to her on the phone, Janelle said, well, I have all the grandbabies near me now. And Christine said she just wanted to tell her, shut up. She wanted to slap her in the face. No, she said that on the, I was like, oh my Lord, you know. Then she tried to compose herself and all that kind of stuff. But I was kind of glad we got to see that moment of Christine. I forgot I'm a beauty influencer for a second. Okay, so anyway, so every Monday I do my reactions to Sister Wives. I have so much fun. They're really long. They're like, I think yesterday's video was like 38 minutes, right? So I always kind of like look to see what's popping off on the internet, because I'm like, okay, if I'm going to make a Sister Wives video over here. Now, let me clarify this, okay? Even though I've done this 300 times, but every time I do this over here, somebody gets confused and goes, I'm confused. Did Peter become a reality TV channel when my last 4 videos have been about influencers? Well, yesterday I did a Q&A, but anyway, I talked about influencers in there. So anyway, but I think my last 4 or 5 videos have been about it. Well, I think maybe I did an Olivia Plath video in there somewhere. But anyway, no, I am not stopping doing beauty influencer drama. I am not stopping doing influencer drama. I'm going to continue to do over that. Maybe throw over some true crime in here from time to time. But yes, I'm also going to be adding reality TV coverage, and I'm also going to be adding in here pop culture coverage. Not a far stretch, I don't think, for a drama commentary channel that covers influencers. But anyway, and so that's going to all be added into the mix over here as well. It's just going to be one big soup pot of all that kind of stuff, okay? All big. Do we know who the soup man is yet? Do y'all watch the Housewives? Who is the soup man? I want to know who the soup man is. But anyway, so it's just all thrown into one big pot over here. I know some people don't know the Sister Wives. They don't care. My Sister Wives videos, I have a lot of fun doing them. Somebody commented on one of my videos the other day, and they said, I love that you're just doing whatever you want to do over here. I appreciate that. You know, I really do. I want to do videos that make you guys happy, and I'm talking about topics that you guys want to hear. But it's also fun for me. Oh, they're blowing the leaves right outside. What? Is that Kody Brown? Did he come over here from Special Forces because I'm talking about it? Stanky stank. Kody, I don't want you, Kody. I don't want you with your ramen noodle hair. Oh my God, and I think I hear Robyn. She's behind him. She's running up there. She's afraid he's going to go gay all day. Anyway, no, Kody, I don't want you. I don't care about your abs of steel and your buns of steel and your six-pack abs or whatever. Anyway, so anyway, but I just want to clarify that, because whenever I do a Sister Wives video, people are like, oh my God, is he stopped? No, I'm not stopping doing influencer drama, okay? I'm still going to do influencer drama over here. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, every Monday, I do reactions to Sister Wives. So if I'm going to do a Sister Wives like drama video over here, I feel like it just kind of makes sense to do it on the same day that I do my reaction, right? So yesterday, I was kind of like looking through stuff, and I was like, so I follow all the Sister Wives Facebook groups. Oh my God, they're so fun. You guys, I will tell you what is the most fucking unhinged thing in the entire world. It is this group that I follow on the Facebook. It's like literally every one of my posts comes up. Hold on. I think it's called Love After Lockup, Lockdown. Hold on a second. All I have to do is spin through here. It'll come up here in just a second, because now as I say that, it's not coming up at all. I know it's called Love After Lockup, Lockdown. Okay, I love Love After Lockup, okay? Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, and Life After Lockup. I love that whole franchise. I'm obsessed with it, okay? I do coverage of that over on my Peter Watches TV channel too, but nobody seems to care about that, but I care about it. I love it so much. But anyway, So I'm part of all them Facebook groups, the Sister Wives Facebook groups. Okay, I watch all the, that's the only time you could probably get me to TikTok is if like Peyton's doing a live or McKelty's doing a live and they're spinning secrets. And I do from time to time watch Mary's lives because Mary will be like, she sells that LuLaRoe shit. So she's like, if you want to buy like 3 of these tights, and I might tell you how big Kody's dick is, or eggplant, she'd say. But no, she doesn't really say stuff like that. But she's like, oh, like people ask her, it's all people asking her questions about Sister Wives. And so she'll like read one question and she'll be like, I don't know, I have to sell 10 of these leggings. If I sell 10 of these leggings, maybe I'll talk about that. I'm like, girl, that is so smart. Like, that is so smart that she does that. Shady boots down, but very, very smart, okay? So anyway, I'm just saying, okay, that you're gonna like hold on to the kitchen secret unless 10 people buy your tights so that you can, you know, because it's weird because she don't ever, like, first of all, Mary don't have a part on the show unless her best friend Jen's not there, which I love their friendship. I absolutely love their friendship. But she don't ever have nobody stay at her bed and breakfast, which she closed it down. It's now an event center that she's going to have bridal showers and stuff at, but I've never seen nobody at the event center. Is anybody there? But I am not worried because I'm going to tell you what right now, okay? I heard that Christine did an interview yesterday on some podcast and somebody commented on my video. So whoever you are, I don't know your name, but thank you so much. She said, I can't remember which video it was of mine. But anyway, somebody commented and said that Christine confirmed, I think it was maybe 2 people that said it, that Christine confirmed that there was going to be a 21st season and that they are already filming it. I was like, oh, because people say from time to time, like, oh, Mary, they were filming her, you know, at a coffee shop in Parowan, Utah or something like that. But there's never like any confirmation, like, full, I mean, even though they're filming a 21st season, if something would happen or whatever, I mean, they could still shut it down. But apparently they're filming. So I'm like, thank Jesus, baby. Okay, I can still do my coverage over there. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, so I was looking up these articles. Well, so I follow the Facebook groups, but like the Facebook groups sometimes will post the articles from like People, ET, Star. Like they all cover Sister Wives very, very closely. It took me about 2 seconds, okay, when I came into the whole Sister Wives life. Like, I'm part of the life now, okay? Like, what is it called? If, like, we're, like, you know how, like, all these shows, like, they have nicknames for the people that follow them? Like, if you like Taylor Swift or a Swiftie, should we all just be Sister Wives? Oh, my God, let's all just be Sister Wives together, okay? Oh, my God, I want to be a Sister Wife. No, I really, truly don't, because I don't want to have to fuck Kody Brown. But anyway, okay, I don't even want to have to mess with that hairdo. Okay, like, listen, brushing it and combing it, and he doesn't flat iron it anymore. I guess Robyn made him get a perm or something years ago. But anyway, it's not good. It's not good. It's obviously, it's out of a box. It's not good, okay? And I heard you can't go wrong with a Tony perm, but apparently that's not true. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know. But anyway, so, but I'm like, thank you, Jesus, there's going to be a 21st season. So anyway, I follow all these Facebook groups, okay? And so they're always, and you never know, like, if what they put up there is real or not. Like, I follow the housewife ones and all this kind of stuff. They got Shannon Bedore up there with some dude. Is she really dating that dude? He is Shannon Bedore from Real Housewives of Orange County. He is a good-looking guy, okay? Like, I mean, I like Shannon, okay? I mean, she's okay. I mean, it's funny because I didn't love Shannon early on, and, like, the last 2 seasons, I really felt for her. So, anyway, but she's apparently dating some new guy. They always put this fake shit up there, like, they'll put Janelle, like, in an AI wedding dress, and then they'll show her with some farmer, and they'll be like, Janelle, like, tied the knot this weekend, and you're like, did she really? Like, you know, it's all fake. So, I have to look it up. Well, I happened to go over and look because they were posting these articles, and I was like, okay, it took me, this is what I was going to say, it took me like 2 seconds to be part of the Sister Wife world, part of the life, to figure out that what all these magazine articles do is that, like, I do an entire reaction to the TV show, right? Okay, so if you're going to watch my reaction, you're going to get this in there. But what, like, People and ET and Star Magazine do is they take, like, the highlights of the show, and then over, like, the next 3 days, they write an article each day. Because this part about Kody Brown stinking in the show is literally, I mean, I covered it in my reaction yesterday. It's literally like, I mean, I was like, does it really warrant an entire article? Because if it does, then it fucking warrants an entire video, okay, for me. So I was like, does it really warrant an entire article? I mean, it's literally, so let me tell you the clip, okay? Kody and Robyn are moving out of their one house into their new house, okay? And so Kody's brother Michael is visiting. They're boxing up this stuff. They're not even, like, working really that hard. They're just kind of, like, putting stuff in boxes. And Kody starts talking about how bad he stinks. And he's, like, smelling his armpits. And he's, like, telling Robyn, he's like, come over here and smell my pheromones. And he's talking about how He always peacocks. She's always like, why are you always peacocking around him? Like, you know, like, anyway. And so he's like, well, I just want to flirt with my wife. And then he goes in and he talks about how they've been like battle buddies in the last couple of years, getting through this, like, the breakups of all the marriages and all this kind of stuff. But now he just wants to, like, flirt with his wife and be intimate with her, okay? Which apparently he thinks he's going to do that through his stank. But then it gets even fucking weirder, okay? Because Robyn walks into the room. She's literally like, their house is huge. She's literally on the other side of the kitchen. She's like coming into the kitchen, has to walk through the kitchen into the great room, okay? And so she's coming into the kitchen and she goes, I can smell you both from here. Like, do y'all not wear deodorant, or do you wear that native deodorant? You wear that native deodorant. I told people, listen, I reviewed that shit. I put it on my, I've done hauls of it. I love those native products. The native body wash, the native shampoo and conditioner, the body spray. I love it, okay? Baby, that deodorant don't work. Don't use that native deodorant. It doesn't work. The first time I said I didn't like it, somebody said, you gotta let it like work for 2 or 3 weeks to kind of get, no baby, I don't got 2 or 3 weeks, okay? I want to smell good today, okay? Kody Brown, quit using that native deodorant. It stinks. You trying to get you a sponsorship from Native? Is that what you're trying to do? Because baby, that deodorant, it does not work, okay? Or I don't know, maybe you don't wear deodorant, or I don't know, is that something polygamists don't do? But anyway, you stink. Your wife is telling you stink, okay? So then he's talking about how he's like just trying to flirt with his wife. But then it goes into this real weird thing during his interview, like with production, because like all the scenes, you know how reality shows work. They're all cut with like then him sitting on a couch, like in production, okay? And so he's like, you don't like my stinky stink, my stink. And he's like, it's so, he doesn't do all that, but it's like so fucking weird. I'm like, what am I watching right now, okay? Like, first of all, there is nothing attractive about Kody Brown, okay? Nothing at all. Now, I will give the man this. I have seen pictures of him on Special Forces without his, I mean, we joke all the time in my videos about his buns of steel and his rock hard abs, okay? The man does have rock hard abs. I will give that to the man all day long. I've seen pictures of him in that Special Forces show. He has worked out, okay? Like, he's got a nice body for his age, and like, listen, I'm the same age as Kody Brown. I think he's maybe 3 or 4 years older than me, okay? I don't got that body. I give it to the man, okay, for working his ass off to have that body. But I still would not sleep with him, okay? I wouldn't touch him. I don't know. I just take a sheet and cover it up. I just couldn't do it, okay? Like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. God love these wives fucking this man for years on end, knowing that he's going and putting he stinks so bad because he don't shower. He's going from one house to the next fucking these gals, and he ain't showering in between. Put it 2 together, okay? Do the math. That's the stanky he's talking about. Oh my God, it's so gross. No wonder none of them wanted to sleep with him. Oh my God. Anyway, whew. Makes me just sick just thinking about it. Anyway, and then when he jumped in, all them kids at Coyote Pass, when they moved out there, and Kody is out there in his underwear, and they all just jumped into that mud pit. Do you remember that mud pit? They called it a lake. It was a mud pit. It was gross. Oh my God, and he was so excited being out. He was like, flexing all that stuff. Oh my God. Anyway, okay, so the thing that's going crazy right now in the Facebook groups is people are wanting to know what Brescia and Freesia do for a living. Like, are they in, okay, Brescia and Freesia, somebody on my video the other day when I covered it, they said, I think it's really disrespectful that you don't call the kids by their real names. And like, it would be easier to follow if it's Robyn's kids, okay? I don't give a fuck what their names are called. That's why I don't care about Robyn, okay? That's why I make such a joke about it. And that's why I call them Freesia Mattress and Sheet Set, okay? I know what their names are. I've watched the show, 20 seasons now. I've watched the show, okay? I know it's Brianna and Ariella and Solomon and Judy and Candy Cane, and I don't give a fuck. Ariella, she's the one in the back seat last week being like, we got a big house now, Daddy. I don't give a fuck what them kids' names are called, okay? They are called hanger-ons. They don't ever move out. The big discussion is that Kody Brown has kicked every kid out of the house as soon as they turn 18, okay? Except for Robyn's kids. And the fact that he's now referring to Christine's kids, which are also his kids, as Christine's kids. And Robyn is saying, which she, as a sister wife, they would all be their kids, right? She says, your other kids, okay? So they're clocking stuff left and right. He don't see none of them kids. He doesn't have relationships with them because he's destroyed those relationships with his kids. But the only relationships he has is with Febreze, mattress and sheet set, okay? And chiffon. Those are the only ones that he has relationships with. And so people are questioning, are they in college? Are they just going to church? Because they just go to church a lot. Like, not because Robyn and Kody don't go to no church. They just go to church to, like, I guess they're meeting husbands or something like that. But that's what the Facebook groups are talking about this week. So anyway, I saw all these articles pop up, and I was like, does this really warrant? I mean, let me just read you these articles, okay? People magazine. Sister Wives Kody Brown tries to romance wife Robyn with his stinky body to get her in the mood. You like that? Okay. Okay, E! Online. Sister Wives Kody Brown uses body odor to flirt with Robyn Brown. Okay. Star Magazine. Sister Wives Kody Brown attempts to use his body odor and pheromones to flirt with Robyn. Here it is. Yahoo. Sister Wives Kody Brown uses body odor to flirt with wife Robyn Brown. Okay, E-News. Sister Wives Kody Brown uses body odor. It's just the same title. They all just copied it all? Okay. Anyway, so it's just like the same article over and over and over again. And I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. Now, when you read these articles, what cracks me up is, now I don't know who the fantastic journalist is on this, Julia. Okay. Hey, Julia, how are you? You like Sister Wives? Girl, I like Sister Wives too. So I don't know if she's the one that writes all the Sister Wives articles for People Magazine. I kind of would love that job. Because People Magazine, you need to fucking hire me, okay? Listen, don't fire Julia. She needs a job. I'll work with Julia. I'll just be her assistant. I would fucking be Julia's unpaid intern assistant to be the Sister Wives. Oh my God, Julia, can I please work with you? I will be your unpaid intern assistant on all Sister Wives coverage if I could still make my videos over here. But I would love that job, okay? So what they do is they go in there, like People's the one that covers a lot of it, right? They cover a lot of like all the people, like what's her Gypsy Rose Blanchard and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, hold on a second. So they go in and they do this title, okay? And then they give you like a highlight. But then they say the things you need to know. But then it goes into like this history lesson of Sister Wives, which like, then it's like, you just make the article a paragraph, okay? Literally, it was 3 seconds. It was probably in the show, in honesty, from the point that he starts talking about it, to Robyn walking in the room, to production asking him the question, it honestly was maybe a minute and 10 seconds total to warrant an article in all these. Okay, let's read the article, shall we? I want to see what they had to say. So here's the title. Sister Wives, Kody Brown tries to romance wife Robyn with his stinky body to get her in the mood. You like that? Okay, well that's too long for a YouTube title, so I won't be stealing that. Kody says they become battle buddies, not lovers in recent months. That's what I said earlier. What you need to know. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's marriage is at a bit of an impasse as they deal with their ongoing move and changes. No, because he says at the end of it, now that they get out of this house, it's like drinking poison being in that house. And so I feel like there's like a hair or something. Oh, I just trimmed my beard. Oh my God, doesn't it look so nice? Anyway, he says that it was like drinking poison. So now that he moves in the new house, all of his problems are solved. And they'll have enough space for all the kids that he doesn't have relationships with to come and visit them. Isn't that nice? They're delusional. They're delusional. They don't get it. Okay. And then there also is a room there for Truly Brown. Okay, in the last week's episode, he talked about how Robyn was the only one that gave him an office when all the other wives wouldn't give him an office in their homes. Apparently, that was like a real selling point for why Robyn was his diesel jeans model. But that's why he like chose Robyn over all the other wives. But he doesn't even have a room for his daughter, Truly, who's his only child under the age of 18 besides the children that he has with Robyn. Okay, and she doesn't have a room. Why would she want to come to visit? So that she can sleep on that stinky couch? I mean, I wouldn't want to come visit either. You haven't done any work on repairing the relationships with any of your kids. None of your kids want relationships with you. Okay, so then it says, to address that, the patriarch tried to romance his wife with his body odor, which she said was very strong in the latest. She didn't just say that. She walked in the room and was like, I can smell you both over here. It was disgusting. I mean, literally, you're 100 feet away from this man and his brother, and you can smell them that bad. I mean, I know some people are into that and be into whatever you're into, but if it's that rank, like seriously, like go take a fucking shower, okay? Kody Brown used some interesting tactics to attract his wife. In the October 19th episode of Sister Wives, the 56-year-old, he is 3 years older than me, opened up about how he's trying to keep the spark alive with Robyn Brown amidst their busy lives. We've been moving for months now. We haven't had a romantic getaway and escape time together, and so what's happened is we become battle buddies, not lovers, Kody said in a confessional. When Robyn, 47, his diesel jeans model of over 40 years, no, it doesn't say that. When Robyn, 47, brought up Kody's very strong body odor during a moving date, he started peacocking to her. I could have written this article. Do you like that? Like the way, it wasn't just that he says, do you like that? Like the way I smell, he asked her. It's like, he said it like this. Do you like that? Do you like the way I smell? You like my stinky stuff? It was like very Silence of the Lambs. Like, the thing puts the lotion in the basket. It was very that, okay? In a confessional, he explained that he was just flirting around and just having some fun with Robyn as he tried to make his stinky body something romantic. It was gross, okay? Hey, you smell those pheromones? It means you're digging on me. You like that stinky smell? Is there a stink on me that's making you go, ooh, that handsome man, he continued? It was fucking weird. It was fucking weird, okay? The strategy wasn't exactly working on Robyn, you don't say. I think she might miss her sister wives for more than just one reason, okay? I think maybe she was looking at him across the room for maybe some other reasons, okay? But like we learned in episode, I'm also going back to season 1 and going all through every season and rewatching the episodes and reacting to them on my Peter Watches TV channel. But like we learned in episode 1 of season 1 by Mary, they don't go weird. That's what I'm going to say to people from now on. I'm not going to tell people, well, I don't usually have to tell people that I'm gay, you know, but if I do have to tell somebody I'm gay, I'm going to use Mary's words, okay? I'm not going to come out to nobody anymore and just say I'm gay. I'm just going to say I go weird. I just go weird. Don't fuck with it. Don't fucking worry about it. I go weird. I think Robyn might. No, I think she might. I think that's why she misses having a sister wife so much. She's like, oh my God. No, I don't want Kody stink, but my God, Janelle smells like powder. Anyway, that's probably why Mary made it so clear in the first episode, right? And then it goes on. She said, the strategy wasn't exactly working on Robyn, though. She said that she's not actually someone who goes for it and responds to peacocking, and then explained her perspective more in a confessional. But that's not true based on the early seasons. There was such a big family culture of no affection with Kody, even though she pushed Mary to kiss him in the kitchen. In front of each other, she recalled, when it came to anything public, I just would shy away from flirting with him. No, she didn't. She kissed him episode 1. I watched it. They would have her coming out of the bathroom. She kissed him when he was going to the hospital because Christine was having Truly. That's bullshit. She's rewriting history. She's now having to kind of get comfortable with his stink, apparently. The rule is something Robyn has expressed her doubts before. It was something Kody had decided on with his exes. Okay, the affection. They're going into all this. Julia, I think that was a pretty good article. I'm pretty impressed with Julia. Or am I just kissing ass so I can be... Oh my God. Would you guys not die if I came on here and I said I have a huge announcement to make? Which I do so many huge announcement videos that nobody would watch it. But if I put huge announcement and I said I am now the assistant unpaid intern to Julia on All Things Sister Wives from People Magazine. Oh my God! I would die. I would love that. I don't want to do the Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff, though. She bore a snake. I don't care about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She served her time. Leave the gal alone, okay? We don't need to make her a star. I don't even understand why she's a star. I don't even understand why People Magazine's covering her, okay? But I would love to cover Sister Wives. Julia. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Never miss an episode with me from the #1 commentary, Sister Wives commentary channel on YouTube. I'm gonna make it happen. Even if I have to live in my own delusion like Robyn Brown does. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.